Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, so we just got started. We haven't gone far. So we are still at the definition of blob. Now, we said the blob is the description of your book that intending readers would read on your sales page. A blob is a description of your book that the intending readers would read on your sales page. So when somebody clicks on the link of your book and the link takes them to Amazon or any bookstore, online bookstore, what they would see, the first thing they would see is the blog, which is the description of your book. Now, when you go to a bookstore and you want to buy a book, a physical bookstore, and you go to the shelf and you see a book title, and you are attracted to that book title, you get the book. And once you get the book, the first thing you want to do, you want to know what exactly is in the book. And so what do? You turn to the back of the book. So at the back of the book, you will see a description of the book. That is what we call the blob. So the blob is actually the description of your book. I'm going to try to show you a few books here. Yeah. So this is a book, Love, Sex, and Lasting Relationship by Chip and Graham. So if I go to the book store, first, I'm attracted by the cover of the book and the title of the book, right? But then I really want to know what is inside the book. So what do? I turn to the back. You see the back? So here you have a description of the book. So this is what we call the blob. The blob is what you have behind here. Anybody that wants to buy a book, when you go to a bookstore, you can't just see a book and say the title, the front cover, and then just buy the book. No, you want to read what the book is about, and that you find at the back of the book. So the blob is the description of the book that intending readers would read on your sales page, or when they go to a bookshop, it is your blob that they would read first. Now, what does that mean? It means that your blob could either make your intending readers buy the book or discard it, or just move to the next book. Fine, they were attracted by the cover, yes, and by the book title. But then when they read the blob and they are not attracted by it, they might not read the book. They might just drop it. So your blob is as important as your book cover or as your book title. Okay, your blob is as important as your book title. If you look at this book, Your Potential, the Source of Your Greatness, okay, I want to be great. I want to know about potential. But then you have to come back here and read about the blob. So you will see the blob, which is the book description at the back of the book. The same thing you will find if you come here. I'm a woman, I'm a human. Okay, I want to know what the book is about. I go to the behind and I find the blob there. So, and I said that your synopsis is different from your blob. You don't put your synopsis at the back of your book. No, you don't do that. But you put your blob. And your synopsis only goes to publishers for them to read and see what your book is about, to know whether they want to publish your book or not. Or your synopsis could be for you, just to show you, what you want to put in the book, like an outline of what you want to put in the book. You could use synopsis for that. Or if you are doing freelance writing, you could write a synopsis to your clients to show them what you want to include in the book. And you write your synopsis at the beginning before you start writing the book. But for your blob, you write your blob only after you finish writing the book. So it is the description of your book. And it is as important as the title, the book title, and the book cover. Now, a lady told a story, a particular author told a story, how that she wrote a book and she put the book on Amazon. She was only able to sell only maybe few copies, less than 100 copies of book. So what did she do? After some time, she went to change the description of the book. She went to change the blog on the Amazon site. She didn't change any other thing, only the blog she changed. What happened? Her sales tripled. So instead of selling maybe 20 copies, right, she sold 60 copies. Nothing else changed. Only the blog changed. So what does that mean? It means that people always read your book blurb, even you without you knowing. You just put your book on Amazon and it's there. You don't know whether people are checking the book or they're not checking it. But from her story, you know, there was evidence that people usually check her book, but they don't buy. They don't buy as much copies. But now when she changed the blurb, she started selling more copies. That means that now people are coming to read the blurb and they are getting something interesting. And so they want to, you know, continue buying, you know, they want to buy the book. So if you want people to buy your book, you must write a blurb that would do a good job, that will explain what your book is about and why people should read it. By the way, before I forget, I'm using another version of Zoom today, which is not the paid version of Zoom. So I think maybe after 40 minutes, they might log us out. But if they do that, I'm going to drop another link, okay, on the Messenger page. Good. So that is what a blurb is. It is your book description. So how do you write a blurb? What should be in your blog? Now, just the way you write a book synopsis and a book introduction, you want to use what we call a hook. So you write a hook introductory statement. What does that mean? It means that your blog should be such that it should be something that will entice people. You could start with, you know, the first line of your blog should be like when you put a hook to catch a fish. So that hook draws them in to read the entire blog. So start your blog with an introductory hook statement. That simply means that make it in such a way that people, you know, it draws people's attention to want to read what the book is about. I'm going to try to show you when we're done. I'm going to take you to Amazon and show you examples of different book descriptions or different blogs, and then we will identify the hook. And then the next thing you want to do is that in your blog, you want to identify the reader's pain. So if you are writing nonfiction, you already know that your book is about granting solution, you know, to different problems. So your blog should identify the pain of the reader. If I'm having a problem with, let's imagine that I'm having a problem. Somebody wrote something. Okay. Now let's imagine that somebody is having a problem with financial management. The person earns a lot of money but doesn't know how to, you know, invest the money. So he's still broke even though he earns a lot of money. So your blog should identify that problem. State it, you know, that there are people who earn so much money, but they are not able to, you know, multiply that money or invest that money, and so they are still broke. So if I am reading that blog and I see that line, I already identify my pain because that is my problem. So it means that if this author is talking about this particular problem and I have that problem, he has been able to draw me in. You know, I'll be interested in reading further what he has to offer in the blog. But then you don't just identify the reader's pain, you also want to give them hope that you have the solution to that pain and to that problem that they have. So your blog should be able to give hope to the reader that, okay, even though they have this problem, there is a way out. You have 5 practical ways, you know, to stop, you know, living a luxurious lifestyle or to stop spending lavishly, and then to how to invest. Okay. So they said we got 10 minutes more, so they're going to log us out in 10 minutes, okay? But don't worry, I'm going to send another link if they do that. So you want to tell the reader that you have a solution to their problem. So you have 5 practical ways or 7 practical ways to, you know, become an investor or to multiply your money, you know, something like that. So identify the pain and give them the solution. And then tell them why they should listen to your solution. You want to tell them that there are many other people who perhaps have written books concerning this same subject before, but why should they listen to you? You want to tell them why they should listen to you. You want to tell them that you probably have some level of results in this area, why you think that you are the best author that they should listen to. So look for a way to convince them that the solution you have in this your book is different or better than is different or better than what every other person has written out there. I think we should be able to use the same link. Perhaps. I'm not sure about that if we could use the same link, but let's see. Let's see. We'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. Okay. Good. So the next thing we'll move to now. So don't forget 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pages. 5 pages. Not 5 pages. 5 points. Write a hook, introductory statement, identify the reader's pain, give them hope that you have the solution to their problem, and then tell them why they should listen to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 points you need to know about writing a blog. So I'm going to show you an example of a blog, and then we'll come back to talk about author biography. So I'm going to take you to Amazon and show you an example of a blog and how you can write yours. So let's go to Amazon. Let's go to Amazon. Now, some people when they write their blog, they write it in form of a story. But I'm going to show you how to write a very simple blog, a simple way to write a blog. So let me share my screen with you. Let me share my screen with you. This is the first blog you're going to see. I'm going to show you maybe up to 3 or 4 blogs. So this is Amazon. When you come on Amazon, dreams don't die, people give up on them. So the first thing that readers are going to see about this book is what you have here. So all of this is the blog. All of this is the blog. Now, I didn't mention that your blog doesn't have to be very long. Do not write a blog that is more than 4 paragraphs. Don't write a blog that is more than 4 paragraphs. It should be either 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs. If it's very long, let it be 4 paragraphs. But don't write more than 4 paragraphs. Why? Because if you write more than 4 paragraphs, it might not be able to contain the back of the book, because the same blog is printed on the book cover. So if you write a very long blog, 4 paragraph blog, there will be no space on the book cover to put that blog. So make sure your blog is very short. Now, so this book is talking about dreams don't die, people give up on them. Now, this book is not a kind of book where you say 5 practical steps to solve financial problems or something like that. So this is just talking about a concept that dreams don't die and that people give up on them. It is not a kind of book that says maybe 10 ways to make sure your dreams come true or something like that. That is not the kind of book. Although within the body of the book, you will find things like that, how to achieve your dreams, how not to give up on your dreams. Okay, well, let's look at this blog. So the blog says, the first thing you see, our world and everything you see in it is a product of dreams. Our world and everything you see in it is a product of dreams. How does that sound to you? I'm saying that our world and everything you see in it is a product of dreams. Is that something that you're familiar with? Have you ever thought that everything we see in the world is a product of dreams? I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people even think that the telephone that they use or the laptop or the cars, everything they see are products of dreams. Such a concept is not popular. So if I were in the bookshop and I see something like this, our world and everything you see in it, the product of dreams, I think that somebody wants to. So I hear nothing. It's coming from my end. I think you should be able to use it. Okay. I don't know why. I think it's maybe your connection. If you cannot hear me very well. Okay, so now this first line could act as the hook. It is a concept that is not popular. I'm trying to say that everything you see in this world is a product of dreams. So that could be my hook. Okay, that could be my hook. And then if you read further, without dreams, almost nothing would exist. Our world would be void. Many people dream and abandon.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh.
Please, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Many people dream and abandon their dreams. A few, however, dream and go all the way to achieve their dreams. These are they who refuse to give up on their dreams. So now your blog wants to talk about what is in the book, because we said the blog is the book description. It is describing what you have written in the book. So in this book, you will learn why life is meaningless without dreams and why you must have a dream. Why difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. Please mute yourself. Thank you. So you will see why dreams do not die, but people give up on them. How you can focus on your dreams until they are achieved. So I'm going to give you a simple way to write your blog. Everything you see here from 1 to 10, you see number 1 to 10, they are actually chapter 1 to 10 of the book. The book has 10 chapters. So in chapter 1, I explained why life is meaningless without dreams and why you must have a dream. So the easiest way to write a blog is just to look for a way to rewrite the chapter. So if your chapter 1 is talking about life is meaningless without dream, state it here. In this book, you will learn. So what is the first thing you will learn? You will learn about, what is in chapter 1, and then you will learn about what is in chapter 2. So that was how I was able to get these 10 points. These 10 points written here. Now, after you write those 10 points, you may want to just summarize, or you could even leave it at this 10 points because you want to talk about what is in the book. So once you've listed those 10 points, you can leave it there. Or you can continue by trying to summarize everything. By now you can say perhaps you have given up on your dreams and concluded that they are dead and not achievable. However, this book will prove to you that dreams do not die, only give up on them. If you can pick up your dreams again and work hard to achieve them, you would realize that dreams do not actually die. People and that all dreams are achievable. So what have I done? I started with an introduction where I said that everything in the world is a product of dreams. Some people dream and they abandon their dreams. Others go ahead to achieve their dreams. And then I told the readers what they will read, what they will learn in this book. And then after that, I summarized by telling them that dreams are achievable. If they don't give up, they will achieve their dreams. So very simple. That's how you can write. You can write a blog. We could even take an example. We could use one of your books, for example, now and create a blog right here and now. And you'll be able to see how easy it is. Okay, so they're going to log us out now, and I will send another link, or we'll try and click on the same link if we could use it. Okay, so writing a blog is very easy. In my blog, it is 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph, the second paragraph where I listed what they will learn, and then a conclusion, or a conclusion of the blog. So that is how you write